Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying some more new makeup. I have a mixture of high-end and drugstore makeup, but they're all new, and we're just going to be testing them out. I'm going to show you what we have. Okay, so I picked up some of these e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oils. I liked the ones that I had, and then I saw the other shades in person and I was like, oh, we gotta try these. Then I have the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes Longwear Cream Eyeshadows. I wasn't gonna test these out, but one of you guys was like, can you test out the Makeup by Mario Cream Shadows? So I have the color Sandstone, Espresso, and Sienna. I'll be swatching them and I'll be putting one or two of them on. I really didn't see a purpose for these because I have this Master Mattes shadow. So we're going to see if you have this. Do you need those? I also have the new NYX Juicy Plump Blush. I have it in 3 shades. This was the only 3 shades that they had in the store. So I have these 3 shades, which is Dragon Fruit Drip, Blueberry Burst, and Fig Fizz. So we're going to be testing 1 or 2 of those out. I got what they had in store. If I like them, then I may order some more. Probably next time that they have a sale on NYX. I have the new About Face bronzing stick. You guys know I do not need another bronzing stick. I have so many of them, but I love About Face and I wanted to test them out and see. I also have this Danessa Myricks Colorfix STIX that we're going to be using along with our Makeup by Mario shadows. So hopefully that's something that you guys are interested in seeing and you will stay tuned for the video. I'm going to put a little bit of lip balm on my lips. This is the Revolution Juicy Peptide Lip Balm in the shade Latte. That is what it looks like. My lips are dry. It smells like something fruity. It feels wonderful. We're going to see how much moisture it gives to the lips. I have my skincare on. I have the e.l.f. Thirst Burst Drops on. I have the Bioma Photo Mucin Glow Serum. And I have the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Triple Bounce Serum. I really enjoy these skincare products on my skin under makeup. So that's the skincare that we have on. And I also have on this moisturizer. Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream Dewy Moisture. I used to love this and I don't know why I stopped wearing it, but I have like another whole bottle of this that I never opened, so we're going to use this today. I did the brows. We're going to get started with the Mario creams. These are called the Makeup by Mario Master Matte Longwear and Cream Eyeshadow. Now, it got 5 stars on Sephora. It's new. It just came out. I ordered them online because at the time that I ordered them, they didn't have them in store. Now they're in store. So it says cream formula, long wearing, medium coverage, cruelty-free matte finish. A weightless, easy to use cream shadow that delivers a softly diffused matte finish. It has smoothing amino acids and spherical powders. They deliver a soft, smooth, silky feel and application. You can use your fingertips or you can use a brush. You can probably get more of a defined look if you have a brush, in my opinion. We're going to see, but that's what I get from it. Like, I think that if you have a brush, you can blend it out more than you can with your fingers. But I think this may be good for somebody that is on the go and you out the door, or you in the car and you sitting at the light, which you should not do. But if you do your makeup in the car, these may work good for you. You don't have to worry about any fallout from these, and you do not have to worry about blending. You could just tap it out. So we're going to see. I don't usually like to use my finger, but we are going to see. These retail for $25, which I thought was crazy when this whole palette is $50. In my opinion, and I know I'm biased already, I don't feel like you need these if you have this, but we're going to test this out and see if there's a reason why you would spend $25 on one of these, but you can get this whole palette for $50. You can use it alone, lay it for like a more sculpted look, and then you can use it as a base underneath your shadow. It says these shadows are a mix of warm and cool tones inspired by Mario's iconic Master Mattes eyeshadow palette. So basically it comes in shades that he has in his Master Mattes warm palette and the neutrals palette. I think that all of the shades that I got are warm. I'm going to swatch all 3 of them. I really had no intention on using all 3 of these, but we're going to use them all. Guys, I know I got right into the video, but if you made it this far in the video, please give the video a thumbs up if you love a trying new makeup video, and if you love me, and if you have been to the channel before and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. This comes in 10 shades. It's a really small tube. I thought it would be a lot bigger, but it's a very small tube. It's not that much bigger than a lip balm, in case you want something that you could equate it to. It says it has 0.06 ounces of product, which is 2 milliliters. Let's get to swatching. It has, looks like an 18-month shelf life. These are made in the US. We're going to swatch these 3 shadows. So this one is Espresso. It's pretty. Then we have Sienna, which is this one. It feels like nothing going on. So I tried to get shades that if I did like them and I wanted to do an eye look, that I would have a little versatility in them. This one is the shade Sandstone. Now in his palettes, the palettes don't have actual names, they have numbers. So we're going to see if we can find a shadow that is close to these shades in the palette. I'm definitely going to swatch this color right here, which it looks like a black. Okay, we're going to go into the Master Mattes neutrals as well, if we can't find anything. Let's try this one, which is, okay. So that's definitely not that shade. So I'm looking at this shade right here, and it looks like this shade at the bottom. And it's not. Maybe something a little bit warmer, because that is cool. Okay, I think that might be it. Now, which one was that? This one. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let's try one more. This one has like a peachy undertone. Oh, okay, it's very close to it. So I thought my shades were all warm tones, but maybe some of them are cool tones. So this is the cool tone palette. Let's see if this, it could be that one, but I think this one is actually closer. This one is actually closer to this. No, it's not. There are definitely differences in the shadows. Let me just try one more to see. This one is like this light color. Okay, no. They're not similar, but they are definitely something that you can use with them. And I'm sure that's why he made them. So he didn't make them the exact color, which makes sense. Because if you have the exact color, then you definitely don't need these. But let's just see if they worth $75 for 3 shadows. I mean, I think that's kind of expensive. So we're going to go into the shade Sienna. And this may be the only one that we use. We're going to try tapping it out with our finger first. So I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, because I don't want to dip. And let's see how fast they dry down. So we're going to tap this onto the lid. It's definitely a pretty shade. So I'm going to put this on my lid because, yeah. This is like, okay, we in the car. We at the light and we're waiting for the light to change. So we like, okay, let's put a little bit of this on and let's tap it out. I love the warmth of this shade. I think this one is the color Sienna. Very pretty. Now, does it dry down? We're going to give it a minute and see. That's pretty. I'm going to put a little bit on this lid. This is what it looks like. Oh, okay. It actually dried down. But now my whole thing is, if I let this dry, do I blend it first or do I let it dry? I'm going to take this brush. This is a Sigma E35 blending brush. And let's see, do we need to... Okay. Did we blend this out good enough? It definitely dries down very nicely, guys. Like, really dries down nice. And I think I was able to blend it. It looks like it blended really nicely. We're going to try this darker shade on the outer corner. I guess this is better if you tap it and let it dry down a little bit and then blend it out, so you can have a little more color payoff. I like that I was able to go back on this side and add a little bit more. Let's put this lighter shade in the inner corner to see if it gives us anything. I'm gonna let it dry for a minute. Just a minute. And this is more of a neutral. And I'm gonna use this finger because it doesn't have any shadow on it. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, then I'm gonna blend it out. It looks pretty good, just like a nice everyday glam in the car. It's a lot to do in the car. It take a minute to dry down. I'm gonna say like 30 seconds. I think it looks nice. I'm gonna go into this Danessa Myricks foil and I'm just gonna tap it onto the lid. Let's put a little bit of this on the lid. This is the foil. We're not putting a metallic on today. We're just gonna put the foil on to see what we think about it on a matte. Let me tell you which duo this is. This is duo number 7. So, guys, I told you I was going to order a Danessa Myricks Colorfix. So I actually ordered 4 shades. But we're going to use this shade because I think this is pretty close to what we just put on our lid. So this one is the shade Alien. That is the shade. If I look a little puffy today, guys, it's because it is almost that time of the month. And I have my worst symptoms when it's almost that time of the month. And I was in a bed for the last 3 days. Like, I couldn't get it together. It's like the older I get, the more issues that I have. I want to show you that these shades are very, very similar, guys. I just want to show you. I'm going to swatch this one. This is the same shade that we used. When I tell you I think I got this spot on with matching these shades, I think I did. Okay, so that one is Aurora Radiance. And then we have this one, which is Alien. So I'm going to put a little dot. I'm going to tap this on the lid. So this one is more of a pinky tone than the one that we put on the lid. I was having a hard time getting that to show up. We're gonna go back in and add more because I really want you to see the difference in. So it's very, very similar, guys. Very, very similar. Okay, so see how much product we have left? So I'm just gonna tap that out. See, this is the other one. I'm going back into this again. I'm gonna add a little bit more. When I tell you guys that these shades are almost spot on, like really. See how this one like just... See how... Even if I go back into this one and add a little bit more, because I really want you guys to see how similar they are. But not only how similar they are, this is what this looks like after use. And this is what this looks like after use. So I want to just see if I can tap a little bit of this out. So they look very, very similar, guys. I'm going to tap a little bit of this on here. And I'm going to tap it out so you can see it. But the colors are so very similar. This one is more of a pinky tone. The finish is the same. That's what this Colorfix looks like. A lot of you guys are like, I didn't even know it came in a tube. It does come in a tube. They're very similar formulas. So again, it's not supposed to have fallout, right? So look under my eye, there is fallout. Now the only difference is that with this one, it's not coming off like the other one. And I probably should have waited for another video to actually show you the difference, because this is taking a long time, but I wanted you guys to see the difference. So I'm gonna try this one. So I use water. That cleaned off. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that the foils in her tubes actually to me are a little more pigmented than the foils in this stick. You know, I wanted to show you. I will give you my thoughts on it at the end of the video, but that is what I wanted to show you. We're going to go into the face and I'm going to put some foundation on. So I think I'm going to call this day 2 of our foundation video. I don't know. I don't know. But this is shade number 368 and I don't even think this was the one that I was wearing. But we're going to use this. I can't remember if I had 367 or 368. I can't remember. It's been a minute since I picked it up because, you know, I tried so many different foundations. So we're going to take this, which is the shade. Did we put primer on? We did not. You know what we put on? We put on the e.l.f. We're going to use that as our primer today. And I'm just going to tap this out. This is one of my favorite foundations of 2025. It's so good. I recommend this formula for anybody because it's just so beautiful and so skin-like. The coverage is so good. Anything that can cover my hyperpigmentation is a wonderful formula. And not only that, if it stays, because it has to cover and stay. Like it can't just cover and then it's not there for the rest of the day. So yeah, this is Maybelline 30 Hour Lumi Matte in shade 368. Just in case I did not say it, let me say it again. And I'm going to go up here with this. I'm not doing anything with the eyes yet because I want you guys to see what the sparkle is looking like in the eye. Let me see if I dim these lights over here. Will it help you be able to see it better? I want you to really get to see what the sparkle is looking like because it didn't show up good in my other 2 videos. Like I think a lot of you guys were thinking that these were not sparkly and they actually are very sparkly. Maybe at the end I'll film a clip and I'll add it in the footage so you guys could see how sparkly they are. Now I only use that little bit of foundation. See how beautiful it is on the skin? It's such a good color and a good formula. So far my cheeks are looking good, guys. Okay, I'm going to go into these blushes. These are the NYX Fat Cheeks blushes. Okay, we're going to try the purple and we're going to try the pink because I think it'll match with what we have going on our eyes. These are $10. Let me tell you what the claims are. These blushes come in 8 shades. They're $10. Cruelty free. This is introduced in NYX Professional Makeup Fat Cheeks Dewy Liquid Blush, giving you all the fat perks, fat color, fat hydration, fat shine in 8 freshly squeezed shades. It's infused with raspberry and kiwi oil, known for its fatty acids. Fat Cheeks also has a nourishing peptide infusion that is known for collagen support on your cheeks. So I guess it's supposed to give you a nice plump look on your cheeks. It's 24-hour hydration and 12-hour wear. And it says you can pair with Fat Oil Lip Drip or Slick Click to make the fattest combo. I didn't love the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drips. We may use this today just so you guys can see, but I didn't love it. Like I think I may have picked it up once or twice. I didn't love it. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna swatch. Look at this foundation and how it just looks like skin. Like, it really looks like skin. I'm gonna leave that on. I hope I love these, guys. I really hope I love these. Gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Oh my God. Now, when I swatched this in the store, it looked like watercolors. I was like, what is going on here? So let's see. Okay. That's the 3 shades. Very pretty. Let's see what they look like on the cheeks. So like I said, I'm going to put the purple one on first, and then maybe this one, Fake Fizz. Because this is not super pinky. We'll save this for another video. Let's see what this purple looks like on the cheeks. This is gorgeous. So these are very... They seem like watercolor blushes to me. Like, they don't seem like they are super pigmented. Let me do this side. So by the time I finish blending out over on the other side. It has a really large doe foot applicator, but you don't get a lot of product out, which might be good because you don't get so much pigment at one time. So let's see. Let's go into my trusty blush brush. Do we even see any of the pigment? I don't think so. Okay. I'm gonna go into another 2 dots. These are very liquidy, guys. They feel like water. Like, they don't feel... A lot of blushes have some substance to it. These feel like water going on the cheeks. When I swatched it in the store, I originally was like, these are like watercolors. Like, they were so thin. We're gonna give it a minute to dry down and then blend it out. Yeah, my hair is very crunchy because I put product in it today. You know, I like that full hair. This side is drying faster than this side because the fan is over here. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful shade of purple, but I need to see this purple. Now on this arm, it still hasn't dried down. Yeah, I need to see that same shade of purple on my cheeks. Now, maybe it's the bright lights, but I don't see that. I think I see it more on this side because the light is not as bright on this side. So I think it's a nice, pretty shade of purple. You can see it. It takes a few layers. Some people might like that. Because I have a deeper skin tone, I don't want to have to put 3 layers on, but it's a very thin formula. I think that these are perfect for the summer. Yeah, I think they're perfect for the summer because they're very lightweight. It gives you that really light wash of color, which a lot of people are into. You know, I'm a full pigment girl, but I do like a wash of color every now and then. I don't always want my blushes to be super pigmented. So we're just going to let it dry in between layers. So basically it took 3 layers for me to really see it, but it looks gorgeous on the skin and it doesn't look like it's accentuating my pores, which is wonderful. And we're gonna add 1 more of the blush shades on the cheeks. It has a nice glow to the skin too. Like, it reminds me a lot of the powder blushes. It has a really pretty glow to the skin. So I do like that. We're going to go into this one, which is Fig Fizz. And we're going to put a little bit on the cheeks. It's a really pretty pink. I didn't think it would be that pinky. Like I thought it would be a little. Okay. I like it. Very good. Let's put some concealer on. I've been really loving these Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser concealers. This is what we're going to use. I like the fact that the sponge doesn't actually dry out. You don't have to keep clicking it. I don't know if you can hear like the wetness of the sponge. I like that. And it clicks right back on. I have it in 3 shades, but I only put 2 of the shades on today because one of them is really dark. Let's tap this out. Can you see it? The glow, like the highlighty kind of glow that it gives. Now, because I don't have primer on, I definitely see my pores. But that's okay. We're going to hopefully fix it with the powder that we're going to put on. I know I always talk about this pink shade of the About Face powder that you guys have never seen. Because I probably showed it when I first got it, but then I didn't show it again. I'm going to tap out the concealer and then we're going to use that on our face because we have pink blush on, so we want to keep the pink going on. This is one of my Angie Hot and Flashy brushes that I got. It came along with my concealer. That's what made me get this concealer again, because I think that I originally had these and I gave them away because I didn't think I liked them, but they really are good, guys. Now I don't know if they changed the formula, but I know that they added more shades and I am loving the shades. I love the way they look on the skin. I love the amount of coverage that they give under the eye, and they give a nice smoothness under the eye. Like when they say age rewind, for all of us women of a particular age, they really look good under the eyes. Look at the coverage under the eyes, guys. So good. Now I'm going to go into this blush brush and blend the blush out. I'm going to use this blush brush to blend out the concealer. We want to keep as much of the concealer as we can, but we also want to keep the blush. So I just try to blend it in where everything looks seamless and they look like they belong together. I'm going to take this brush that we use to put the foundation on and just blend out the edges. Again, we don't want any harsh lines. We want everything to look like it's one. That's what we got going on so far, guys. I really like these BK Beauty brushes. I don't know if I said this is BK Beauty, but it is BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy collection. Before we powder, let's do the bronzer. So this is the About Face bronzer. I hate their packaging, but I love their products. Okay, this is Beach Freak Bronzer Stick, and this is shade Beach Baby. It comes in 7 shades. This is the 6th to the darkest shade, so they actually have one that's darker than this. I picked this shade. There were no samples in the store. It's a cute component. I love it. It looks luxe, but it's plastic. $20. No fragrance, which is wonderful. Very creamy. It feels like you can feel the oil. You can feel like moisture in it, if that makes sense. It's very creamy, but lightweight. It's a very soft formula. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a very soft formula. Let me tell you what it says about it. So you twist it. You don't pull the cap off, you twist it. And it tells you that. Twist me. Okay, so it says, clean ingredients, cruelty-free. This ultra creamy, which is what I said, is very creamy, blendable bronzer stick that glides on the skin for buildable coverage, easy on-the-go application. Breaking the norm, this top-tier bronzer meets skincare hybrid stick is rich in super fruit-derived fatty acids, plus daikon seed extract to boost hydration and enhance the skin's protective barrier. Created with mistake-proof application in mind, Beach Freak easily melts onto the skin for a warm, dewy finish that delivers an envious glow to the skin no matter the season. I knew it felt very creamy, and yeah, let's see how it blends out. Blend it up into the hairline. I feel like it blends out nicely. I don't know how super pigmented it is. I think it blends out nice though. Let's see. That blends out really pretty. The shade is nice. It's not too dark. I didn't want to get a contour. I wanted to get a bronzer, so that's why I selected this shade. But there is a shade darker, which is more of a cool tone color. But this is good. Very nice. Let's see how it blends out on the cheeks. Does it blend into everything that we have going on? This is really pretty. It blended in effortlessly. It's definitely pigmented enough. We're gonna go back into this concealer brush. I just want to blend out everything before we put any powder to set anything down. And we're gonna go back into our blush brush. Can you guys still see the blush? Like, are you loving it? Do you love the way it looks on the skin? I need to put a little bit of this bronzer on my nose. I don't really like big bronzer sticks like this to blend my contour, like to contour with, because I feel like it's kind of big. Like I think I should probably tap it on the actual product and then go in. But the shade is gorgeous. Like, I love how much pigment is showing up to contour my nose. I love that, because I feel like if you contour, you want it to be there but not there, but you want it to slim out the nose. Not that I feel like I have a big nose or anything. I just like the way my makeup looks when I contour. I'm going back down with this brush. So far, what do you guys think? I think it's looking good. This powder is $21, and I want to say it comes in 7 shades as well. This one is the shade Finale. Look how pink this powder is. Let's see what it really looks like. That is the gorgeous pink shade. Can you see that? I turned the fan off just for the powder portion of this video. This shade is gorgeous. I love this powder. Don't disappoint. Look how pretty that shade is. Okay, I'm gonna tap it out and put some under the eyes. This definitely gives pink. I can see it. It definitely gives pink. The only thing that I hate about this powder is the top, because it has like a lift inside of it where you can't flatten your puff in there to get like the amount of powder that you would want, if that makes sense. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, this lip right there. Yeah, I'm gonna try a different shade of the powder for my face today, because why not? We have it and we need to use it. It's more of a orangey warm tone. We're gonna test it out and see. The powder has no fragrance. I do love the powder. Like, I do love the powder. I can't help it. It's so good. I'm gonna tap this out with this brush because I just use this to clean out the top. So this is the other shade. This one is called Partition. It's like a, you know what's weird? Now I just talked about the top. Look how this one doesn't have that piece in the top. So this one is more like a, I don't know, like a rusty brown. It's not a chocolatey brown. It's probably too light for my complexion, but we're gonna try it anyway. That's what the shade looks like. And we're gonna take it out of the top. We're gonna use the same puff that we used with the, see how this one is more of a yellowy kind of color. Did I show the color? Yeah, so we're gonna see how this one works out. I mean, I love the formula because it reminds me of a translucent powder, right? And the reason why I say that is because it goes so effortlessly into the skin, so it doesn't give like a cast when you put whatever shade you put on. I'm saying that now, this is giving like a yellow golden kind of look, but it's all good because it still looks pretty. We're gonna go over the cheek area with it. I think it blends in so nicely on the skin. Just look at how good that shade actually looks on my complexion. And I'm gonna go up here with it. Just every place that looks like it's not set to me, like over here. And you could actually feel it. I'm thinking about a salad. They have a place down the block that makes a good salad. I might just drive down there and get the salad. Okay, so I like it. I think it looks good. I have this Vivid Rich pencil in the shade Spicy Pearl. It's one of my favorite waterline pencils. I want to see if I got a liner that I never used before. Okay, this right here. I like these Epic liners. Sometimes they disappoint me, but I got this the other day. This is dark brown. We're going to try this. Instead of a black liner, we're going to try this brown liner and see if it even holds a candle to my favorite liner. Here's my mirror. Guys, you know, my videos are super long. I want to try to make it a little bit shorter. So we're going to see. But I don't know. I can't promise anything. I like that. That's a pretty shade of brown. Nice. Let's see if we can get the other eye. Nice. I like that. This is the NYX ink liner in the shade dark chocolate. Really pretty shade. I love it. And it was very smooth going on. I'm surprised because a lot of times with the NYX Epic liner in black, like it's so liquidy that it just leaks out. So I really like what this did this time. Let me do the under eye real fast. I'm going to take this shade, which is Espresso, and see how this works under the eye. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to prep my lashes. I don't want to let it dry too much. So I'm going to go in with this brush. I'm going to use this Vivid Rich Mechanical Liner in the shade Spicy Pearl. I don't know if we like this liner. I think we're going to use this shade too. Amber Stunner. I'm going to put that in the center of the lid because I feel like that shade didn't pop enough. Yeah, that might be a little bit better. I'll really be able to tell what I am editing. I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on. We're going into this Colossal Bubble Mascara. I actually like the wand on this. We're going to use this and see what it does before we put our lashes on. I like that. So that is our mascara. This is the Maybelline Colossal Bubble Mascara. I'm going to go camera put my lashes on and I'll be right back. And the lashes are on. Let me just make sure that they are secure. This is our face so far. I'm going to use this shade of Flower Beauty powder that I've been loving. I can't believe Flower Beauty is going out of business because they have some really, well, that's what I heard. I don't know how true it is, but we're going to take this powder and we're going to put it on the face. Then we're going to set, and then we're going to do our next layer of makeup. And I hope I can get finished quick enough to go and get my salad from the store before they close. I'm going to take this setting spray, L'Oreal Infallible Pro Setting Spray Makeup Extending Setting Spray. I used this one time and I don't think I loved it, but we're only doing makeup in the house. I just want to show you like this new makeup. So we're going to spray. Hopefully. And I don't know necessarily that I didn't like this one. I don't know what happened. I think I used it one time. I don't know why I never picked it up again, but today is our day. So it's sort of like a new product. But what I like about it is the fact that it looks like it's melting down everything. Because it was a very liquidy formula and the sprayer went out really nicely. So yeah. Being that I don't think that I've used this on the channel, this is my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear bronzer. This is the shade. I think that when I tried this bronzer, and it's broken, guys, like I think that when I tried it, maybe I didn't think the shade was dark enough, so I bought the powder foundation as my bronzer, and I thought that was like a perfect shade. So I don't know, like I still feel like this is not dark enough to be a bronzer for me. So I think I'm gonna put this one on. I'm going to go in with a deeper shade because I think this is the darkest bronzer that they have. But I feel like the actual powder foundation is darker than this bronzer is. I mean, it's a good formula. I love a lot of the Infallible products. My face is still wet in some spots, I could tell from my cheek, but that's okay. It's drying. Does it look like it's dark enough, guys? Maybe it is, right? You know, sometimes I can't really tell until I'm editing. Then I'll be like, oh, no, it is dark enough. So if it shows up on my, because I think it's showing up on my forehead. If it shows up on my nose, then I think it'll be dark enough. Looking at this face so far, what do you guys think about this pink powder under my eyes? Is it too ashy? I think this bronzer is showing up because once I bronze my nose, if I could see it, then it's definitely showing up. So I want to say that this may be the reason that I didn't like this setting spray, because I feel like it's a little, like my skin is not dry. Okay, so we're going to use these NYX Buttermelt blushes in the shade All the Butter and the shade Getting Butter. To me, like, these are the two most complimentary shades that I have to go with these blushes. So yeah, that's what we're going to use. Can we still see the blush? And what do we think about the eyes? I want to go in lighting so you can really see what the eyes are looking like. And I think that, you know, like purple with too much of a shimmer is like too much. But this is gorgeous. Like, it's really a beautiful, beautiful shade. And I've been liking to put a little bit under my chin and a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my nose. That's a bit much, but okay. So this does have luminosity to the blush. It's gorgeous. I am going to use this one. So pretty. So it has that same pinky look. Yeah, I think when they did these blushes, they did them very complimentary to the powders because they're perfect. Like, they are identical matches to what we have going on. So that blush was really a lot of blush. Like, it came out very blushy, if that makes sense. Like, it's a lot of blush. I'm gonna go over this with a little bit of the powder because I feel like it's a lot. Really pretty though. Like, it looks gorgeous. Like, the makeup looks really gorgeous. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. powder foundation and I'm just gonna go over my cheeks. Let me tell you why I'm going over my cheeks. So I don't know if you guys watch Jaclyn Hill. So she did a makeup tutorial recently and she used the Hourglass powder just to give a glow to her skin. And being that we are trying to use newer products, I said, let me try this and see if it gives our skin the glow that we're looking for. So this is the shade Deep Neutral. Then we're going to go into the lighter shade. I'm just going to go back into the blush because I feel like that really toned our blush down too much. Like, it showed up a little too much. Like, it's very pigmented, but I think the skin looks gorgeous. I'm just gonna go back into the purple a little bit too because I feel like we need a little more of the purple right back here. All right, I'm gonna go under the eyes with the lighter shade because I want to get like a brightness under my eyes. I'm gonna take this brush from Made by Mitchell and just give a brightness under the eye. Does it look too, I feel like it looks a little too glowy, if that makes sense. I think I like it. We're gonna see. I'm gonna take this purple highlighter, which I know it's a lot. I know, you guys know how I am with makeup, but I'm going to put this on the face. This one is Number One Butter. I just like to put a little bit of highlighter. Well, I usually like a lot of it, but some of you guys complain about how much highlighter it is. But you can stop when you want to when it comes to your highlighter. I just like a nice amount of highlighter that you can see it and know that it's there. It's nothing like a highlighter on the tip of your nose. It just gives that look that I love. I can't help it. So yeah. And once we spray this, you're not even gonna see all of that highlight. It's just gonna look like a glow from within. What are we doing for our lips now? Let's see. It looks very metalish. Okay, I'm gonna spray one more time. And I'm gonna be thinking about a lip. Okay, so I think I already know what I wanna do for the lip. While we let the face dry, I'm going to go into this Maybelline Lifted Liner and Cross the Line. Let me wipe my lips off. I'm going to go into one of these because I really have been enjoying this Revolution lip balm. These remind me so much of the Fenty lip balms, but they just $9. They have that same soft consistency. I actually love the Fenty gloss bombs with the shimmer in it. To me, I feel like the consistency was just a little firmer, like to hold these sparkles in place, if that makes sense. Because I love those more. Like I didn't really care for the ones without the sparkle. Now that I have done my makeup, I think I'm going to use this e.l.f. in Candy Coated. I really like these e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oils with a glimmer finish. So it's not like super glittery, but we're going to see, because the one that I love, which is the blue one, let's see if this one is as good. Do we see the glimmer? I turned the lights down so you guys could see the eyeshadow. I don't know if it's any better in this lighting, but I wanted to show you what the eyes are looking like. I think that we're good. So I'm going to just go over everything really quickly. Like I said before, I don't know. Like I said before, my light is definitely off. I moved it. I did something trying to show you guys the eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna go over it real quickly. I'm gonna go over everything that I used really quickly, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the two new shades of powder. This one is Finale, which is the pink. I think it definitely gave a brightness under the eyes. I don't know necessarily if it gave an ashiness under the eyes. I can't really tell. The lights look really bright. I do see the pink under the eyes, but I think it looks good. I think it was very complimentary to the blush that we had on our cheeks. I'll be able to tell when I'm editing. So I use this shade Partition on my face. It's definitely a different shade. The other one is more of a chocolatey shade. The other one is dark like this. So I don't know if it gives an ashy look on the skin. We're gonna see. I love this powder. The powder is so good. It blends in so effortlessly into the skin. Like it really melts into the skin. So I love the powder, and I feel like using that lighter shade didn't really make much of a difference because it melts into the skin. So yes. So let me talk about these Makeup by Mario cream eyeshadows. I think they're nice for the on-the-go person. If you're a person that is running out the door and you need, you know, just a little bit of something on your eyes to run out on your way to work, and you are in the car and you're doing your makeup, then I say yes. For me, I don't really care for them. I'm not a cream person and I'm not a stick eyeshadow person. That's just me saying I don't like them. I'm not saying that it's not a nice formula, because it actually is a nice formula. It blends nice. It's very pigmented, and you could blend it out with a brush. I think it's nice. To layer different stuff on top of it, I think it becomes a lot. You have to wait for it to dry, then blend it out. Then you have to go back in and add. Yeah, no, it's not for me. I'm not saying that it's not a nice formula. I think the shades are really nice, but I think that if you have these Makeup by Mario shadows already, the neutrals and the warm palette, I say just go ahead and take a brush with you and do it. For $25 for each shade, it's not worth it. Not for me. I can go and get a stick shadow if that was the case, which I don't love. So yeah. So the Danessa Myricks Colorfix STIX, we use shade number 7, dual number 7 on this eye, and we use this foil in a tube in Alien. I think the shades were very, very similar. It was close enough for you to get to see exactly what the differences are in the shadows, if they show up the same. I think that I will definitely stick with this tube. This tube will give me so many more uses than I will get out of this. I don't love the fact that these break up and they get super messy. It's just not for me. And I really bought these with the intent of keeping them. And I think that I will keep 2 of them, and the rest of them I am going to return. I just think that for $38 for these 2 shades, when I can get this, and it's going to last me for years without drying up, without breaking apart, yeah, no. I'm going to stick with the tube. I'm happy with the tube. I think the concept was nice. I love Danessa Myricks' innovativeness. It's just not for me, guys. And I know my lighting is off because I changed something and is now definitely different. But yeah, this NYX Fat Cheeks blush, I think the blush is very nice. I think if you're a person that likes a light to medium coverage blush, if you like something that's very, very light on the skin, like a watercolor, these remind me of a watercolor. I think they look really pretty on the skin. They did not accentuate my pores. I didn't put a primer on, and I'm kind of glad that I forgot to put a primer on so that I could show you what these do on a textured, oily skin cheek without a primer. Very nice. These are good. They come in 10 shades. I have 3 of them. I'll definitely keep them. It took 3 layers for me to actually see them, but I like that about them, and I think it'll work for a lot of people with different skin tones that like a more light wash of a blush and they don't like something super pigmented. This is good. It really is. I have some blushes that are thin like that and they don't show up, so these had nice pigment. I like those. Definitely good. These 2 shades were very complimentary to the 2 shades that we use in the blush. Okay, we use a purple blush. I don't know if I moved it when I was clearing the table off, but yeah, these were very complimentary to the blushes that we used. I also use this buttermilk highlighter, which I think is gorgeous. I love the highlighters from NYX. There's a certain kind of learning curve. Not really learning curve, but they could be very choppy if you don't apply them the right way. I do love them. I think the shades are very pretty, and they complement. I have all of them, so they complement just about everything that I wear makeup wise. This is the Revolution Cream Balm. It's very, very similar to the Gloss Bombs by Fenty. It's probably a little teeny bit smaller. It does the same thing as the original ones without the sparkle. They're messy to me. Like, I think they're super soft and they're all over your lips. But if you're a person that likes that, I say yes. This I have on with a liner, and I think it looks really pretty. I think it does have a nice amount of pigment. I think that I need some lighter shades of it because I didn't love the Fenty, but I just love Revolution. And I really just want a lighter shade to give me a little more of a milky center. I've been loving these e.l.f. Glimmer lips, but this one actually, I don't see the glimmer. And I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't eat anything. I didn't drink anything. I don't see the glimmer. Like, I'm a little disappointed in this one. I bought like 4 or 5 of them because I thought they was going to show up like the blue one. But it doesn't. But I like the feel of them. I think they're very comfortable on the lips. We did use this setting spray today, the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. This is what it looks like. I love the finish on the skin. Everything feels really... It does feel like a little sticky, and I want to say that that's the reason why I didn't care for it when I tried it before, because it didn't completely dry the makeup. It has a dewy feel, just like it has a dewy finish. So I guess like a little bit came off, but not really. You don't see it. And then we used this Maybelline Superstay foundation. It's not new. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Okay, I remember the other new product because I'm trying not to use so many new products at one time so that I can gauge what the problem is, if there is a problem. So we have this About Face bronzer that we use. Really pretty. This is in the shade Beach Baby. It's really good, guys. It's very emollient, very creamy, blends in wonderful. It comes in 7 shades. There is 1 shade darker than this one, but I really do like it. So I use this liner, the NYX Epic Liner in the shade Dark Chocolate. Beautiful on the eyes. Really nice. It actually worked really well. A lot of times I use these Epic liners. The black one always gives me an issue. I love it, but it always gives me an issue. This one worked really good. And then I used 2 of the Vivid liners in the shades Spicy Pearl and Amber Stunner. And I think they're nice. I don't know that you can necessarily see them in my eyes. I think you can. They're not super bright, but it doesn't give me a sick look. It didn't brighten up the eyes. I did not do an inner corner highlight, guys, because I felt like we had a lot of glow going on in here, so I feel like we did not need it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You enjoyed the products that I displayed and demoed in this video. If you did, guys, please give the video a thumbs up. If you've been to this channel before and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. If you love this video, I have plenty of trying new makeup videos. I'm going to link one on the screen so you can continue watching. I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Let me know what you think of this makeup. What did you think of the pink powder? Is it giving pink or is it giving ashy? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think. Okay. One more thing, guys. Everything that I use on my face will be listed and linked below in case you want to purchase one of the items that we tried in the video. If you do, you know I do get a little bit of commission if you use the links. I would love it if you would shop the links. So that's everything, guys. I just wanted to add that. Okay.